Hi everyone. Just wait for a few people to come online. I've come on 10 minutes early, just to give people a chance to get on really. So let me just see if I can find my stream. You have to let me know if the sound's okay, so I can make sure everybody can hear me. So let me know in the comments if you can hear me. We're not going to start for probably another 10 minutes anyway, but I'll put a little tune on and we'll wait. As I say, past we're going to start, so I just wanted to give everybody a chance to get on and get ready for the quiz really. So I'm just opening up so I can see all your comments. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? Are you okay? What are you up to? Hey Stacey. Thanks Sarah. What's everybody drinking tonight? Because it's not like any of us are at work. Well, apart from the key workers, of course. So we've got 8 minutes left yet, guys, before we do something. Shall I stick some music on? What have we got? I'm getting in the mood for a quiz night. You'll have to let me know how the sound is. Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Is it too tinny? We'll start in 7 minutes, guys. Hello, hi Louise. I will try and keep up. Hello Terry, how you doing? I'll try and keep up with everybody's comments. But before we get started, just before 8 o'clock, I'll explain what we're doing again, so that everybody's on the same page. Once more people have arrived. Hello Donna. Drinking Smirnoff apple and lemonade, Dan. Nice. Nice. Gin and lemonade, did I say? No Spice Girls. No. Jade, nice one. Gin and lemonade. Excellent. Brilliant. No Spice Girls tonight, Stace. God, I wouldn't want to do that to people. Not everybody likes the Spice Girls. So hopefully, if it goes well, we'll do a bunch more of these. I just wanted to sort of test the water. It did go really well at my auntie's birthday, so I thought, you know, it'll be a good idea to do this as a group, and if it becomes really successful, we'll do a bunch. So 6 minutes till the quiz, guys, so you've still got time to go and grab a drink or whatever you need to do. No. Steve's joining me. He's on the run. Sarah, brilliant. Who else is watching? I've got 12, 13 people watching. Who's not commented yet? Guys, is the sound alright? Can you hear got a bit of a, what's it? Just trying to sort the comments, guys, sorry. As I say, I'll try and keep up with everybody's comments. Hello, Callie. Mm. 4 minutes till the quiz, guys. Oh, good. Thanks, Sarah. As I say, I'll do my best to keep up with everybody. Hi, Mum. How you doing? You feeling better? I'm sorry you couldn't be there yesterday. Those that have just joined, we're starting 5-6 minutes, so we've still got time to grab a drink. 6 minutes, we'll start at 8:30. Right, I'm just going to go and grab a beer. I'll be back in a minute. Hello Daz, hello Michelle. So we start the quiz at 8:30, folks. We'll give people a bit more time to get on. How is everybody doing this evening? Oh, good, Mum. Try and have some ginger if you can. It'll make you feel better. Hiya, Richard Hickman. How you doing? How's the family? Nice to see you. Nice. So we start at 8:30, guys. We've got 2 minutes before the quiz. I will explain it to everybody again, just for those that are randomly joining. Good. I hope everybody's well. Hello Laura, how you doing, Laura? Long time no see. As I say, guys, when we do the quiz, try not to put your answers in the comments. It does spoil it for everybody else. What we'll do is, after each one, I'll ask if anybody wants a repeat of the questions. And then we'll just do it bit by bit, and then we'll have a little bit of an intermission as well, just to break it up for folks, you know, if we need to do bits and pieces, and just give people a chance to go over their questions and stuff. Alright. We've got 20 people watching. I hope 20 people are going to be doing questions tonight. Alexa, stop. That was my alarm to tell me. It's time, it's 8:30. Right then, so before we crack on, is everybody ready? I hope so. So it's in 3 parts. It's general knowledge, and round number 1, I forgot what I was going to say then, is 12 questions. Round number 2 is 24 questions, and it's guess the theme tune or guess the TV programme. And then part number 3 is 12 questions, and it's general knowledge. So we'll start with part number 1 then first. So if everybody's ready. Okay. So question number 1. What is the world's largest land mammal? What is the world's largest land mammal? Question number 2. Rio de Janeiro is a city in which South American country? Rio de Janeiro is a city in which South American country? Question 3. With which sport is Silverstone most associated? With which sport is Silverstone most associated? Which one did you miss, Sarah? Well, I'll tell you what, we'll do them at the end. Question 4. Nostradamus was famous for making what? Question 4. Nostradamus was famous for making what? Question 5. In mythology, Romulus and Remus were brought up by which animal? Question 5. In mythology, Romulus and Remus were brought up by which animal? Question 6. Insulin is commonly used to treat which condition? Question 6. Insulin is commonly used to treat which condition? Question 7. The first atom bomb was dropped on which Japanese city? Question 7. The first atom bomb was dropped on which Japanese city? Don't worry, Judy, I'll go back at the end. Question 8. What is dermatophobia a fear of? Question 8. What is dermatophobia a fear of? Question 9. Which is Britain's oldest newspaper, published for the first time in 1791? Question 9. Which is Britain's oldest newspaper, published for the first time in 1791? Don't worry, Georgie, we'll go back. Question 10. What is the middle name of Wolfgang Mozart? Question 10. What is the middle name of Wolfgang Mozart? And nobody's allowed to Google. Stop ruining it. Question 11. What is Prince William's first middle name? Question 11. What is Prince William's first middle name? Okay, question 12. Now this one is for 2 points. So, the first point, how many of Henry VIII's wives were called Anne? So that's the first point. How many of Henry VIII's wives were called Anne? And the second point is if you can tell me both of their names. So if you can get both of them, you'll get an extra point. So how many of Henry VIII's wives were called Anne? I think I may have given it away accidentally. So if anybody wants me to repeat any questions in part 1, shout them out and I'll repeat them for you. Okay. Oh, Georgie. Oh. Cheers, everyone. 1 to 5, Georgina. Okay, so number 1, what is the world's largest land mammal? What is the world's largest land mammal? And number 2, Rio de Janeiro is a city in which South American country? So Rio de Janeiro is a city in which South American country? Question 3 was, with which sport is Silverstone most associated? Question 3 was, with which sport is Silverstone most associated? Question 4 was Nostradamus was famous for making what? Nostradamus was famous for making what? Question 5. In mythology, Romulus and Remus were brought up by which animal? Question 5 was, in mythology, Romulus and Remus were brought up by which animal? I hope everybody's having a good evening. Anyway, whatever you're doing. I hope that answers your question, Judy and Georgina. I hope that helps. So those are the first part of general knowledge. Does anybody need any other questions repeating at all, or is everybody happy with that? Do you want me to go over any numbers again? You're welcome, love. Sorry, I know there's a bit of a delay, so I'm waiting for it to catch up, just to make sure everybody's happy. I'm ready to move on to the next round. Okay. All good. Everybody's good? Right, okay. So we're going to go on to part 2 now. Now the first one we'll kind of treat as a bit of a tester, because as I say, I wanted to make sure that the sound was okay and that you were able to hear it. But with this round, it's 24 questions, okay? Round 2 is 24 questions. And what you have to do is you have to guess the TV programme, okay? So apologies to some of my American cousins, because some of these you ain't going to know, because it's mainly British telly. But as I say, have a go, 24 questions, see if you can guess them. So we'll start now with number 1, and then if you can all tell me if you're happy with hearing that, then we'll crack on with the rest of them. All right? Fabulous. This is number 1, okay? Number 1.
Taking your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot.
I just gave you a clue there.
Wouldn't you like to get away? All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in.
So you've got to guess the TV programme.
And your little angel hung the cat up by its tail, and your third fiance didn't show. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Good. Glad you can hear it, Louise.
And they're always glad you came. You wanna be where
Might well be, Georgina.
troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name.
Okay, so that was number 1. Was that all right for everybody? Could you hear it clearly? It wasn't too muffled, or because I've been having nothing but problems today with the sound, so I just wanted to make sure that everybody could hear it all right. So that was number 1. Okay, are we ready for number 2? Move it forward. There we go. This one's number 2. Okay, so that was number 2. Ready for number 3? Number 4. Remember, I can repeat them at the end if anybody needs. Louise. Okay, so that one was number 4. You all ready for number 5? Number 5. Now, Jim got really confused with these 3. Oh, that's all you're getting. That's all you're getting on that one. Okay, are we ready for number 6? This one's number 6. As I say, the last 3 Jim really struggled with. So this one is number 6. Okay, that one was number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Some of you are really struggling. Okay, that was number 8. Stays. Okay, number 9. You know you're going to kick yourselves when you hear them. You are going to kick yourselves when I give you the answers. Either that or I'm incredibly old. Okay, so number 10. I'll be really disappointed if folks don't get this one. I tell you, you're all going to be kicking yourselves. But it's easy when you've got the answers. Okay, that was number 10. Number 11. Now you're all going to be in the doghouse if you don't get this one. Play a song we know, Stace. Okay, that was number 11. Number 12.
What'll I do when you are far away and I am blue? What'll I do when I'm alone with only dreams of you that won't come true? What'll I do?
All right, so that was that one. Number 12. Number 13. Sarah, you're the same age as me. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Well, I did grow up with my grandparents, so. That one was number 13. Number 14. Don't worry, you can always play it back late enough. This one's number 14. Okay, this one is number 15. Okay, that was number 15. Number 16. Terry. Hello, Janine. was number 16. Number 17. I crack up every time I hear this tune. Okay, folks, that was number 17. Now, Sarah, if you're not going to get the ones that I've just played, you're probably never going to get this one. So, this one's number 18. There you go, that was number 18. I will do, Richard, no problem. Okay, just remind me, number 16. So number 19, this one is. Again, I'll be really disappointed if you don't get it, because it's obvious. So that was number 19. Right, now then, the next lot that we've got from 20 to 24, these, to give you a clue, these are all game shows, okay? So they are UK game shows. Come on, Steph, you'll get some of these. So this is number 20. Are you, Jan? Okay, so that one was number 20. This one is number 21. Hello, Georgie. How are you, Jan? Okay, that was number 21. Number 22. Okay, Sarah, hold on. Will do, Sarah. Nice one, Kaylee. Okay, so that one was number 22. Right, everybody, and I mean everybody, should be getting number 23. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. Mom, stop giving the game away. There you go. So that was number 23. And then the last one for the round, before I start repeating them, the last one is number 24. There you go. So that one was number 24. Right then, Sarah. Richard, I'll do number 16 in a second, so I'll do them in order. Sarah, number 2. This was number 2. Okay. Number 6, I think you wanted. Number 6. Okay. Number 7. This one's number 7, Judy. Number 12. Oh, sorry, Judy wanted number 8. Come on, Judy, you can get it. It's a tough one, though. Sarah, number 12. Crikey, Sarah, I might as well have just played them all again, eh? This was number 12. Yes, Georgie, we know you could beat everyone because you know the flipping answers. Number 13, Sarah, again. No, Nan, not The Good Life. Stop putting your answers on. You know the answers, and by the way, it's not that. Don't put nobody put answers on. We don't want to ruin it. Number 15, Sarah. Now this is a tough one, actually. Number 15, I thought. Ah! I know, I just had to delete them. So that was number 15. Okay. Number 16, this one's for you, Richard. Does anybody want me to repeat any other songs before we move on to the last round? Any other numbers on this particular round you want me to repeat? Let me know in the comments before we move on to the next one. If not, just say you're done. It's fine. Number 23, Mum. Right, okay. And 22, okay. So this one's number 23. Yes, Nana, they are. So you played this one, so don't give the answers away. So number 22, Mum. Oh, and you want number 24 as well. Okay. So this one's number 22. I'll do some new ones next week, Nan. That was a bit of a giveaway. Nice one, Georgina. What was the last number, Mum, that you wanted? 24? Anybody else want any other numbers before we move on to the next round? This one was 24. Nice one, Sarah. I hope everybody's alright and looking after yourselves. Come on, Mom, you know this one. You'll be kicking yourself. Right then, so any more for any more before we move on to the next round? Yes, Nan, you have got the answers already. So don't give them the game away, yeah? Right then. Well, if that's everybody for round 2, what does everybody want to do? Do they want a quick comfort break before we do part 3, or should we do part 3 and have a wee break then? Give everybody a chance to write their answers down before I do the answers. Oh, it's good, isn't it, Stace? She's forgotten them. Oh. Okay, right, well, I'm going to just go straight into part 3 then, now. Yeah, okay. So, part 3 then, questions. So it's 1 to 12, this section. So, when we're ready, question number 1. Let me get my timer so I can make sure I'm giving you adequate time to think about it. So number 1, on the periodic table, Zn is the symbol for what element? On the periodic table, Zn is the symbol for what element? Question number 2. Which British actor died whilst still filming his supporting role in Ridley Scott's Gladiator? Question 2. Which British actor died whilst still filming his supporting role in Ridley Scott's Gladiator? Number 3. What was the name of the villain in the first I'll start again, sorry. What was the name of the villain in the first Superman movie, 1980, played by Gene Hackman? Question 3. What was the name of the villain in the first Superman movie in 1980, played by Gene Hackman? Can everybody still see me? I think I had a little bit of a blip then and I was a bit worried I'd lost everybody. You all got question 3? I hope so. Yeah. Question number 4. In the UK, what is the most common blood type? Question number 4. In the UK, what is the most common blood type? Question number 5. Who won the first ever Football World Cup? Question number 5. Who won the first ever Football World Cup? Don't worry, if we've missed any questions, we'll repeat them at the end. Question 7. Which was the first country to have a female Prime Minister? Question 7. Which was the first country to have a female Prime Minister? Don't worry, Kaylee, I'll go back. Question number 8. Suncrisp, Golden Russet and Braeburn are all types of what? Question 8. Suncrisp, golden russet, and Braeburn are all types of what? Don't worry, folks. I'll go back and I'll do question 6. Don't worry. I think there was a bit of a blip, so I'll go back. Or if you want, I'll do your number 6 now. Question 6. How long was The Simpsons... No. How long have The Simpsons been running for? So that was question number 6. How long have The Simpsons been running for? I think I lost connection. So number 8, just to go back, was Suncrisp, golden russet, and Braeburn are all types of what? Question 9, a bit of a math one for you. What is 15% of 2,000? What is 15% of 2,000? Question 10. Which actor has commonly been nicknamed the Muscles from Brussels? Question 10. Which actor has commonly been nicknamed the Muscles from Brussels? Question 11. In which century was William Shakespeare born? In which century was William Shakespeare born? Now with this one, you can have an extra point if you can tell me the decade. So I'll accept what century, but I'll also accept hundreds. So, 1000s, 1200s, etc. So if you don't know the century, you can tell me the hundreds, and that would still class as a point. And then an extra point if you can tell me which decade. Okay. So that was question 11. In which century was William Shakespeare born? Question 12. And this is the last question of the quiz. Who was President of the United States when Queen Elizabeth II was coronated? Who was President of the United States when Queen Elizabeth II was coronated? Nigel Farage. Oh God. The very thought. Okay. Now, I know a lot of people are missing number 6, so if you want me to repeat any questions, let me know now, and then we'll have a quick comfort break. I'll do as a song, and then we'll come back and we'll do the answers together. Okay. So if anybody wants any, let me know. If you've missed any questions, if there are any I haven't answered. Number 10, Dan. Number 10, which actor has commonly been nicknamed the Muscles from Brussels? That was question 10. Which actor has commonly been nicknamed the Muscles from Brussels? Number 5, Stacey. Who won the first ever Football World Cup? Who won the first ever Football World Cup? Any other questions? Are there any that any folks don't want me to repeat? or want me to repeat rather. Number 6. How long have The Simpsons been running for? Number 6, Richard. How long have The Simpsons been running for? Yeah, I think we had a bit of a blackout there on number 6. Sorry about that, folks. Number 2, Louise. Which British actor died whilst still filming his supporting role in Ridley Scott's Gladiator? Which British actor died whilst still filming his supporting role in Ridley Scott's Gladiator? Any others? Any more for any more? No, I think, has everybody got their numbers they want reading out? Okay. Well, before we go and do the answers then, I'm just going to pop for a quick loo break. I'm going to play a little song, and then what we'll do is we'll do the answers shortly. Okay. So, bear with me just a moment. I'm just trying to find something that's not offensive to everybody's ears. So I promise it's not going to be like metal or Metallica or anything. I'll just play something. I'll play a song we all know. Okay. There we go. Right. I'll be back in a moment. Oh, no. I've done number 2. Okay. I'll be back in a moment. You rock out to this cool tune, and I'll see you in a minute. answers in a minute, guys. I hope everybody's having a nice time. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're all safe. Right then, guys, are you ready for the answers? So it's a little bit slow. Sorry, I'm a bit slow receiving your comments for some reason. There seems to be a bit of a delay, but we'll crack on with round number 1's answers now then. So, oh, I need my questions, don't I? So, question number 1 from part 1. What is the world's largest land mammal? It's an elephant. Question number 2. Rio de Janeiro is a city in which South American country? It's Brazil. It's Brazil. Question 3. With which sport is Silverstone most associated? It's motor racing. I can accept anything car related, that's fine. You can still have a point for that. Question number 4. Nostradamus was famous for making what? It was predictions. Nostradamus was famous for making predictions. Question number 5. In mythology, Romulus and Remus were brought up by which animal? It was a wolf. Question number 6. Insulin is commonly used to treat which condition? It's diabetes. Yeah, Formula 1 counts, Laura, that's fine. Question 7. The first atom bomb was dropped on which Japanese city? It was Hiroshima. Question 8. What is dermatophobia a fear of? It's a fear of skin disease. Dermatophobia is a fear of skin disease. Oh, I don't know if I am, Kirsty, to be fair. Number 9. I thought this was going to be quite tough for some folks, but which is Britain's oldest newspaper, published for the first time in 1791? It's The Observer. It's not The Times. If some of you have said The Times, it's The Observer. That was number 9. Number 10. What is the middle name of Wolfgang Mozart? Come on, some of you must have known this. Wolfgang Mozart, number 10. It was Amadeus. Amadeus. Amadeus Mozart, that was number 10. Number 11. What is Prince William's middle name? What is Prince William's middle name? Yeah, Judy, skin counts, number 8, that's fine. Number 11, what is Prince William's middle name? Some of you might have said George. It's not, it's Arthur. Number 12 then, this one was a 2-pointer, okay? So this one was for 2 points. How many of Henry VIII's wives were called Anne? How many of Henry VIII's wives were called Anne? The answer is 2 wives. And for an extra point, if you'd said Anne Boleyn and Anne of Cleves, you would also get an extra point. You'd also get an extra point for that one. So it's Anne Boleyn, Anne of Cleves, 2 wives called Anne. And that was the first round. So if you just tot your answers up, I'll give you all a minute. And then what we'll do, we'll move on to part number 2, because we'll count them all up at the end, and you can put your scores in the comments. Okay. So that was part 1. Does anybody need me to read out the answers to part 1 before I move on to part 2? Any that I might have missed? Because I know some folks might not. Nice work. I know I did give it away, Jack, didn't I? I thought I did, and I was like, oh no. Oh dear. If you can name both. Clues in that. No, so is everybody happy? Okay. Right then, so we'll answer part 2 now, won't we? So, let me get my little sound clips. Oh, you got 12, Mum. Nice work. Right then, let's do my little sound clips again. So this was number 1. It was Cheers.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got.
It was Cheers.
Taking a break from all your worries,
I tell you,
sure would help a lot.
Some of you are going to be kicking yourselves.
Wouldn't you like to get away?
Nice work, Stacey. Okay, this was number 2 of the sound round. It was Grandstand. Grandstand. Okay, number 3. I think some of you might have struggled with this one, mainly Sarah and Stacey, but this was Some Mothers Do Have 'Em. Oh, Betty. Number 4. It's The Professionals. Number 5. It's an easy one, this. Is Minder. Number 6. The Sweeney. The Sweeney. Number 6. Number 7. Number 7 was Taggart. Georgina, number 4 was The Professionals. Number 7 was Taggart. That's it, Janine. For next time. So this was number 7, Taggart. Number 8. It's Lovejoy. Lovejoy. The bad boy antiques dealer. That's enough of that. Number 9. Come on, what's this one? Keeping Up Appearances. Mrs. Bouquet. Number 10. Jack. Number 10. It's Doctor Who. And for those that were interested, I believe it was the 1984 version of Doctor Who, I think. So I'm sure a Doctor Who fan's going to shoot me down for that. Number 11. Come on, if none of you got this, I'll be really upset. It's Coronation Street, number 11. Number 12. It was Birds of a Feather. Oh, Birds of a Feather. Number 13. Any guesses? It was Father Ted. Father Ted. It's a lot easier once you know him, isn't it? Number 14 then, what do we think this was? Number 14 was Steptoe and Son. Of course it was. Right then. Number 15. Now this one was a difficult one. 15 was a difficult one. It was Rising Damp. I bet half of you are too young to remember Rising Damp. Mum needs to get a life. I bet Mum answered most of these. Number 15, Rising Damp. Number 16. I thought this was a nice easy one. It's Fawlty Towers. Number 16. Fawlty Towers. Basil! Number 17 is Vicar of Dibley. The Vicar of Dibley. I think my nan was the only one who got Vicar of Dibley on this one. Number 5 was Minder, Richard. It was Minder. I think some folks have got a delay. But this one is number 17, Vicar of Dibley. Number 18. It's It Ain't Half Hot, Mum. Lovely boys. We're here outside, never mind. Don't say that on live stream. It Ain't Half Hot, Mum. Number 18. Number 19. It's Emmerdale Farm. When it used to be called Emmerdale Farm and not just Emmerdale. Number 20. Now these are all game shows, remember? So from 20 to 24 we've got game shows. Can I have a B please, Bob? This one is Blockbuster. See, I told you some of you would be kicking yourselves. Blockbuster. Uh, 21. Say what you see. Well, you can't see it, but I can. It's catchphrase. Nice work, Mum. So 21 was catchphrase. This was a bit of a tough one, number 22, I thought. Anybody know what it is? Number 22, it was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Somehow it's just so simple. All makes sense. Of course it was. Number 23 then. Come on, you've all got to have got this one. It's a bit of bully. Bullseye. And number 24 then. Now, I know a lot of you struggled with this last one. What do we reckon it was? What do we think? I thought it was a bit tough.
It's only a game, so put up a real good fight. I'm gonna be snookering you tonight. I'm playing for my aim, so you better believe I'm right. I'm gonna be snookering you tonight.
Big break! It was big break! Well done, folks. Big break. Excellent. Now, before we go on to the next round and do the answers for the last one, does anybody need me to repeat any of that second round for the answers? Or have you got all the answers? Yeah, Jim Davidson, absolute legend. He likes a drink. Stace. Brilliant. Fantastic. Right. Everybody happy? Shall I read the answers to part 3? Okay. Keep dropping connection. Right then. So we'll read the answers to part 3. So then, round number 3. On the question number 1, on the periodic table, Zn is the symbol of what element? On the periodic table, Zn is the symbol of what element? The answer was zinc. It was zinc, if you got it. Question number 2. Which British actor died whilst still filming his supporting role in Ridley Scott's Gladiator? It was Oliver Reed. Number 3, what was the name of the villain in the first Superman movie? This was 1980, played by Gene Hackman. It was Lex Luthor. Of course it was. Number 4, in the UK, what is the most common blood type? It's type O. Number 5, for you sporty people, who won the first ever World Cup? It was Uruguay. Now, number 6, you'll get a point for this one if you named it within 10 years. Okay? How long have The Simpsons been running for? The answer is 29 years. 29 years. Answer to number 7, which was the first country to have a female Prime Minister? I can feel some of you saying United Kingdom, Margaret Thatcher. It wasn't, it was Sri Lanka in 1960. They were way ahead of us, way ahead. Don't ask me to say a name because it's quite long and I don't want to pronounce it incorrectly. But yes, Sri Lanka beat us to it. Way ahead, 1960, Sri Lanka, first female Prime Minister. Go them. Number 8, Suncrisp, Golden Russet and Braeburn are all types of what? Suncrisp, Golden Russet and Braeburn are all types of what? It's an apple. Number 9, this was the maths one. What is 15% of 2,000? It's 300. I'd love to see some of the answers for this. Number 10, which actor has commonly been nicknamed the Muscles from Brussels? It was Jean-Claude Van Damme. Of course it was, Kaylee. I expect you to get that one. I know you're an Arnie fan, but I'd still expect, Hollywood hard men and all that. The Muscles from Brussels, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Number 11 then. In which century was William Shakespeare born? In which century was William Shakespeare born? Now, do you remember me saying that if you can get the decade in which he was born, then you'll get an extra point? But if you said 16th century or 1500s, you got a point. 16th century or 1500s. And the year he was born was 1564. So if you got the 1560s, you got an extra point. And number 12, who was president when Queen Elizabeth II was coronated? Who was president of the United States when Queen Elizabeth II was coronated? It was Dwight D. Eisenhower. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Let's have a look at some of your answers then. I want to see, tot up your 3 rounds. I want to see how everybody's done. While I reconnect. Brilliant. It's great reading some of your comments. No watching. Language, Jack. Where's my music gone? Got that. I need to tell you. 30 for number 6. Oh, Kaylee, what are you playing at? Got 35. Well done, Sarah. 35. 31. Beat Tez by 2. Nice work, Louise. 33. 31, Janine. Jim got 45. Nice work, Jim. Well done. Top banana. Kelly, 28, 48, 30, but I'm hanging my head in shame, Stace. Better luck next time. 39. Lovely to see your scores, guys. Brilliant. 31, 51. The theme ran through me. 42, nice work, Mum. Well, I hope you've all had a really lovely evening anyway. I hope it's been fun and it's just been, a bit of a change and something a bit different. Jack, 23, that's terrible. You need to brush up. I really hope you've enjoyed it though. I know some of you missed around. That's right. I love, Callie, that you worked out the percentages. I'm proud of you, girl. Good work. So I hope you've all enjoyed it. I'll probably do one next week. Same time next week maybe. We could do 8:30 on a Wednesday. I mean, Christ knows how long we're going to be like this for. But I can come up with different questions, have a good laugh, tell your friends, we'll have a good night of it. I will save the videos as well, so that, if people can't tune in, they can always play later, and have a little go. But it's been really lovely, and I've really enjoyed being with all of you tonight. It's been a bloody good laugh, hasn't it? And it's nice to catch up with old friends and have a chinwag and whatnot. Yeah, good. Wow, nice work, friends. Wednesday, 8:30. Yeah, so I mean, we've had 20 odd on tonight. Well, okay. 8:30 might be a bit late for some folks. I mean, I could always do 6 p.m. You'll have to let me know in the comments what time you like, and I'll try and work around the group and just do it at one time. But it was lovely to see you all anyway, and I hope you've had a great evening, and thanks again for watching, and we'll do it next week hopefully. You take care, all of you. Love you all to pieces. Good night, God bless.